I'm just talking about basketball analysts out there who praise Kawhi Leonard so much. I'm sick of y'all. This is the worst superstar. I can make a case this is the worst superstar in the history of sports.
Kawhi Leonard takes a peek, lets it fly. Got it! Kawhi!
He is a nightmare. Steve Ballmer and the Los Angeles Clippers should force Kawhi Leonard to retire.
Leonard with the ball in his hand.
Westbrook's going to come in double.
Rises up over Gordon and hits another one. Kawhi driving on Zubac.
Great help by Harden.
And a turnover. Leonard with a steal.
I called some league officials this morning, and I want to know specifically, what can you do to get rid of Kawhi Leonard?
Kawhi Leonard has broken Stephen A. Smith. For years, Stephen A. called Kawhi the worst superstar in the history of sports, and even called the league office to ask how the Clippers could force Kawhi to retire.
I called some league officials this morning, and I want to know specifically, what can you do to get rid of Kawhi Leonard? Just give him his money and go.
Here's what Stephen A. had to say about Joel Embiid.
I don't think we should ever accuse him of just laying down, not working out with. He's got a knee injury, and that has primarily been what has plagued him. And I just think it's important to bring that into consideration and for folks to stop talking about him like he's just some dude that doesn't want to play.
Now, Joel Embiid has been called out for being late to practice and meetings. He's often out of shape and takes months to ramp up and hasn't made it past the second round in his entire career. Yet Stephen A. says, keep trusting the process and believe in Joel Embiid. Stephen A. has also accused Kawhi Leonard of faking injuries, but defends Joel Embiid for sitting out when he's fully healthy.
And this is the difference between him and a Paul George or various other people. We see them get hurt. Stop talking about him like he's just some dude that doesn't want to play. What amazes me about Kawhi Leonard is that he's always just healthy enough right around the time he gets paid. And then the second he get paid, he's always injured. Stop talking about him like he's just some dude that doesn't want to play.
Not only is Kawhi a two-time champion and finals MVP, but no matter how much time he misses, he remains one of the best players in the NBA. His coach says he has one of the best work ethics in the league, and he stays in peak shape even when he's not healthy.
I've never seen a player in my 40 years in the NBA where a guy can miss 20, 30 games a year and come back and look like, damn, this guy is unbelievable. He missed X amount of games a year and comes back, and he's amazing.
But Stephen A. says he should be forced to retire. Kawhi tore his ACL in 2021 and his meniscus in 2023. Those are freak injuries that can happen to anyone. Klay Thompson, Kyrie, Jamal Murray, all could have been forced to retire. The problem with Kawhi isn't just the injuries, it's the timing. Getting hurt in the second round of the playoffs and having to miss the entire next season just to come back and tear a meniscus in the first round is plain bad luck. And this isn't anything new. We all remember in the 2017 Western Conference Finals when Zaza Pachulia took out Kawhi's ankle. Just another example of an injury happening at the worst possible time. This isn't a Zion or Ben Simmons situation. There is no commitment issues. Kawhi puts in the work to be at his best when he plays and faces severe injuries at the worst possible times. Kawhi can still dominate a playoff series and carry teams through the entire playoffs, as he's proving right now. He just outplayed the league MVP, scoring 39 points on 80% shooting, and the Clippers needed every bit of it, squeaking by with a 3-point win. It doesn't matter what players you put around him or how stiff the competition is around the league. If you have a fully healthy Kawhi Leonard in the playoffs, you have a chance to win it all. Forcing that caliber of a player to retire would be a tragedy. And when you lead your teams to multiple championships, you can't be the worst superstar in the history of sports.